Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a few functions, math related functions more specifically, to make your life easier in Python. Now let's begin. Over here we have 4.7. Let's say that was negative 4.7. What are we going to do for that? Well, what we can do is let's say we want this to always return a positive. So if it was a positive, keep it as a positive, but if it was a negative, turn it into a positive and give us the value. For that, we use absolute, and we put a value inside. So this is a function that called absolute, which does exactly what I said. Always turns the number into positive, and then you give it an argument, which is a value, and then it will return a new number to you that is positive. So let me store this in another variable. So let's say answer equals absolute, and let's print out answer. So first let's run value, except, and as you can see, it gives negative 4.7. But if you run answer and run this, it will give regular 4.7. And let's suppose, just to show that it's not switching, if this stayed positive and we ran it, what would have happened? It would have stayed at 4.7. Okay, now, what if I want to round this number to the closest whole? What do I do for that? For that, I use round. It's pretty straightforward. It's exactly the same as absolute, as it's a function that gets in a parentheses of value, and then it returns a new number. Now, if I run this, it rounds up to the nearest whole, which is 5. Now, something to say about this. This doesn't round up or round down specifically. It just rounds up to the closest whole. So if I made that 4.3, it'll go to 4. Now, what if you wanted to specifically round up or round down? What'd you do for that? Well, for that, this kind of tricky. A little tricky. You use import, and you import a math package. And this allows you to use more math functions. Well, what we do for this is we write math dot, and then we can do ceil. This basically this rounds up all the time. So if this is 4.3, regular rounding to the closest whole would make this 4. But ceil always rounds up. So this would become 5. Let's run this. And it's 5. So it always rounds up. Now let's suppose this was 6 and you always wanted to round down. What do you do for that? We'll use floor. So mathf.floor, and run this. And as you can see, it goes to 4, which would not be normal for regular rounding to the closest whole. What we've been doing so far are just a few of the math modules in Python. To check out more of them, what we can do is we can search up Python 3 math module and go to the stocks. And as you can see, this gives a list of all the inbuilt math functions for Python. There's stuff like GCD and fsum that I won't be going through in this course, but it's good to know all of these for future reference. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time.